Hello again, this is your host Pros doing my Let's Play of Jatete's Elusive Exhibitions, and it's a little early in the morning, and I thought I would give this floor a shot. Cat, what are you doing? Sorry, the cat's biting my foot because, reasons. Cat reasons. Um, okay, so anyway, get off my chair. Alright, so I don't remember what we were doing last time. All I remember is all these rooms looked really annoying. This one actually looks possible, mostly because, oops, you'll see like this little angle probably has to correspond with this angle pretty directly. I could probably figure that one out pretty fast if I set my mind to it. So let's give that a shot. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. The question is, which one do I want to fight you for? It's probably this one. I'll probably want you on this side for sure. I don't really care about you hitting that. Oops. I'm just gonna have to keep doing this little, yeah. I have a feeling that this floor is gonna be entirely consisting of this little particular trick, and oh my gosh, I'm gonna just embarrass myself the whole time trying to pull this off. Man, this is actually a little harder than I thought it'd be. Am I just like, yeah, I'm just being dumb, aren't I? Well, don't mind me, I'm just gonna suck at this over here. What am I doing wrong? Oh, there we go. Hopefully I don't get like caught on the orbs here. That would be really bad. Which might have to do something slightly more clever if that's the case. And I'm going to be really annoyed if I have to do that. Meaning I think I might need the guard to be 1 over. We'll see. So feature request. I would like that little fanning thing that, like bombs have when you click on them. They have that. I just put my hand on the screen like y'all could see it. That little fanning thing where it shows where they're all going to explode. Why not just have that for a guard? When I click on it, it shows me where his turn little thingy is, so I don't have to fight this the whole time. I mean, it's alright. These are fine puzzles, but... Yeah, see, I'm kicking myself now, aren't I? Because my sword's the wrong way. I might... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to pull that off regardless, so let's... There we go, let's try that. And embarrass myself while I do these stupid moves again. So, yeah, you always have to constantly switch sides of the pattern here. I'm constantly having to move across this border specifically, not anything else. Man, this is a level, quote unquote, or a room, I guess. My favorite sound in the world is orbs being hit every turn anyway. And it's probably going to be the wrong solution, knowing my luck. Come on, there we go. There we go, this moves the golem, like we discussed in that first... Ow! Okay, the cat has decided that, you know what, your lap is the place I want to be, so I'm going to just jump up here. Don't get on the desk or I'll strangle you! I'll strangle you! They like that, I hear. Strangled cats. So the reason we wanted this, if I remember from the first video, it's been a little while, yeah, we need him to simultaneously hold this down for a second, which I don't think I honestly need the guard anymore. Let me just murder him. Why not? Oh, come on. You know what? I don't want you on my lap. I'm really sorry. Get down. is so I can hold this guy here while he moves up. Then I don't need this guy anymore. No, you are very consistent. That's it. He's clawing into my jeans. Stay down. Stay down. Alright, I can just... Yeah, I don't need this guy anymore. So same guy over here. Alright, so this solves this problem fairly deftly. Well, deft is a very generous term, I think. No, get down. Alright, so that solves that room. That was actually pretty easy and straightforward. There was nothing really tricky about it. I have a feeling this will not be consistent across the rest of these rooms. That was almost demonstrative of, hey, this is how this weird 2-by-1 ratio thing works. So let's... So this doesn't look fun at all. Let's... I know that. Okay, control plus wait means wait 30 turns. So what do we have here? Once I have to trap the guard inside this room, because once I'm inside, there's no way out. That will drop these doors, 1, 2, 3, and oh god, I forgot about this. Trap me, apparently, so I can't move. So the second this is done here, the guard will then have to kill both the Tar Mothers so that this green door drops, hits this, and frees me. So it looks like I need to trap him either here or here and have no tar babies for him. Good God, this is gonna suck a lot. I mean, I can sort of do that. I think. Let's... Like, I want him to get trapped in like a valley here. That makes sort of sense. But how I'm gonna do that is real dubious. Okay. See, I don't want you to do that. I have a feeling this is just gonna suck a lot. Like, I want him to just sort of sit here. Can you just sit there? Is that a thing you can do? Oh, well, oh yeah. Furthermore, not only that, I need him to not step back for any reason whatsoever. So... You come... No, come back. Symmetry. Symmetry seems reasonable here. Come on, I want you to stay pretty much center. See, once he steps back, he's going to get himself killed, so I really need him to stay pretty much right there. The pathways to me are equal, so, well, equal is a strong term, but... So I guess in a breaking of a tie, he goes left. There, this is sort of what I want. If I just wait a few turns. Okay, this is sort of critical. Perfect. So now the guards are sort of brained. Oh my god, I could not have asked for that to go better. They're sort of brained in that they will find a path to you, but they also are like Beethro in that they'll keep their sword, they'll turn their sword, and that takes a turn. So they'll get up on this border, and then to probably move towards me, he would have just killed himself. So now he doesn't have anywhere to go, and he'll behave like a roach with some sword turning tendencies. But I don't care about that as much, I don't think. I think I can just let this grow. because there's no way the tar babies are going to form. Because tar babies forming, they would get themselves like caught on an edge here, and they wouldn't die because they're tar babies and they don't die on hot tiles, which is a fun mechanic. I really like that one. Okay. This is probably the wait 30 part. I can just hold down Control and 5. And the last turn, now, I don't know where I'm supposed to stand. I'm going to guess here for now. Yep, so he kills the tar mother. And he's going to start carving a path to me. So he kills it. That's not good. One turn over? Or one space over? Still kills the tar mother. Still does that behavior. Oh, you know what? I need to be on the different part of the 2 down part. So I need to be maybe here? Like, I moved B throw down if you didn't notice. Now I'm too far to the left. Or right. He's too far to the left. Or, no, I'm too far to the left. I was right the first time. Beautiful. And then the prior grows and I'm free to go. Okay, that room could have... Uh-oh. No. That's my father complaining about the cold. Like usual. He should, though, because he's always outside working on stuff. So yeah, that could have been a lot worse. At least it wasn't a video and a half of me cleaning up rattlesnakes, right? Okay, so let's continue on here and see what my options are. This one should be manageable. Alright, so there's really no stopping this little behavior, so the real puzzle starts now. How do I get to the eyeball? Well, I need him to have a little bit of an angle. Come on. I should probably just mute my phone, right? So let's see if I can't do what I kind of did before. Let's see how far I can get away from him. Actually, ideally would be, okay, so he's on the left, right. The angle is here. I'd really like to work with this one, which means he's toggling between this position and this position. So let me see if I can't, like, do an angle of attack thing. Like, nope, not fast enough. Okay, maybe if I do it a little bit higher. Generally, this will work at some point. It should work. Ah, crap. Now? Nope. I wanted to do, how about now? I'm still on the right, the same column, but I'm one over now. There we go. Okay, that's sort of what I wanted. Now I can start doing this dance, and I have a lot more room to work in this direction. At least that makes the most sense. I'm going to do this little dance. I mean, the feature request for the cone vision is okay. I guess it's just really useful for puzzles like these, where it's not particularly obvious where the guy can stand. Alright, so this is probably almost as good as it's going to get for me. Yeah, because I can cut off this and start immediately moving down. How much is 1? 8? Alright, good. So now I can start doing this particular dance. Oops. Which hopefully is the puzzle. Wasn't too hard to see. Now, I wonder if there's like well, like what I did here, where I didn't actually go all the way up to dive down. I just sort of went up here and then got enough that I could get on that 2x1 angle. These puzzles are kind of cool. so how far out? This looks good. Is this... See, that's super annoying. Interestingly, I actually need him to turn on this space because he will have cut this space, and now what he's going to do is move like a roach towards me and go bump and completely miss, and there's no way I can turn him around. But that doesn't mean I haven't missed it. There could be, I could just move over a little bit more. Let's see if I can do that. Okay. Yeah, I can't actually, this is about as good as it's going to get. Okay, so that exhausts my options. This is not the solution to the puzzle. Huh. Well, it doesn't exhaust them. I'm just pretty sure there's nothing else. Because if I move back up here... Yeah, it doesn't... It's just not going to work. Yeah, those aren't going to get any better. It's only going to get worse from there. I can't do it closer, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see, same problem. And then there's going to be like a cutoff point where it's just not going to help anymore. Yep. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Actually, I'm going to try. Let's go. See, as long as this wall remains intact, I'm actually okay. So let's try going around. Jet was kind enough to provide these handy little save tokens on the edge of this map. See, actually, I might be able to take advantage of this because the angle here now is about here, and I can actually just keep them over there because the brick is in its place. So I can... Now what was that? It was 8 before, like from the edge, right? If I can just make this better by 8, because he has 4 more spaces in which for me to... Okay, that's 9. This is an improvement, actually. Okay, that was a nice, fun observation. I'm going to try this again, and hopefully the extra wiggle room of space is enough for me to pull off what I need to do here. Since I really felt like I was about 1 off. How close to the edge can I get at this point? Ah, I can get all the way to the edge, so now I can go down a whole extra row. And... this is exactly what I wanted to happen. Okay, so now he has cut this one and he will do what he did before, but this time he's in the column with the eyeball in it, which is great. And now I just have to get him to the hot tile, which shouldn't be difficult. I'm going to actually do precisely what I did the first time, except in reverse, because this is nowhere near as difficult of a column to get into. So let's do my little, I don't know, I actually don't remember how up I went to pull this off, so let's try this. That was good enough. Alright, so now I'm going to do my little dance away here. Oops. It's about as good as it's going to get. Yep, wow, that's perfect. Come on, move down one more. There we go. Alright, that wasn't so bad, honestly. So we're 3 rooms done. And we are making stellar progress, or relatively stellar progress, into this particular floor. Strangle my cat for a second, because she won't stop it. Alright, so which one do we want to do next? I have plenty of time. I've completed 3. That was about 6 minutes a room. That wasn't awful. So we have the 4 Omplicky one that I remember with... Yes, okay. No idea. With the weird water skipper. Alright. We have the one where I have to carve the special path to make him walk longer, and the one with the briar timer? Yes, okay. Okay, so let's actually... This one looks like fun. Let's at least give this one a shot. So what are my problems here? Let's make some assumptions. I have to work as fast as possible. We have this pressure plate which opens the door. Perfect. So I need to get this guy off this pressure plate very quickly and be out of the room in time. Alright. Another problem I see is I need to be south enough by the time this guy crosses the beam to block it, which is the obvious mechanic here, to move this guy. will kill you. I will kill you, cat. You're done. You're finished. Strangling you. No oxygen for a whole day. God, gets. She's like really stupid with her claws and like cannot figure out when I want her to go away. Like even if she wants to, she can't like retract them properly or something because she gets caught on everything. I'll be like storming into a room because she'll be scratching the carpet on the stairs, and she'll realize I'm mad at her because I don't want her to do that. I've since taken care of it by like duct taping corners and stuff and putting towels down in certain places. But she'll try to run away and she can't. She's literally caught. It's really stupid. Anyway, I was talking. I need to be south enough in this room so that the 2-to-1 angle thingy in this direction from this guy probably doesn't like. Okay, if I do this here, he'll turn, and this is about as bad as it can be. But if I do it here, he's fine, and he'll just get caught on the door here. I'm assuming the omblicks are he's. I guess that's very presumptive of me, and I'm sorry. It's, I suppose. Okay, so ideally, I think I would like to save some time here and try to get this guy to do a little, because I don't have a ton of time. Let's make sure I'm doing this properly. Can I get you to, yeah, let's. Like, is there a special spot where I can get you to turn? Yeah, like here. And buy me a couple turns. How many can I do? Is this the last one I've got? That was actually really efficient. Okay. So, so the way these tunnels are set up is kind of awkward, where I can move nicely between these two, but I can only move in this direction from this side. I can't actually move back. I can move up quickly. So, and this is actually very valuable, this movement here across the space, which I can only do from this direction. This is a high quality move because I'll be south enough almost no matter what for this guy to not get caught on his mirrors. So something like this becomes very straightforward. So I've got 2 moves left. Now what do I need to do? I need to actually get him to cross again. I'm going to do, oops, that's interesting. I'm going to get him to do exactly what I did before. Except this time, instead of getting him there, I'm going to spend more time buying turns. Because this should be enough. Okay. That makes sense. I'm seeing a problem. For one, the Briar is about to go off. So I'm going to take this valuable turn, but this isn't going to solve the problem. I actually need him to go across one more time. And the Briar has already gone off. Yeah, I need one more crossing of the line, so I need to buy a turn somewhere. Okay, let's back up and see what I can suck at a little less. I'm pretty sure this can't be optimized anymore because, oops, I'll explain. See, this row that I'm on right now, I'm pretty sure he's gonna, yeah, no, that's, all right, I have to be at least this far south in order for this to work. That's good to know. So I can't actually double turn that one, I don't believe. I don't think there's anything I can do to this guy. Like, here I don't even ever get south enough to begin with, where he starts with, so I have to have him facing me. Does it matter here if I do something clever? Let's back up. He's down there, right? What if I do something like from the opposite side? Nope, I'm not south enough. Maybe if I do this? Hey! Crap. That's not going to help, is it? That would have helped me a turn before. Alright, is it a simple shuffling of like when I can... No, because I need to think about... I thought about like, well, if I don't do quite so many the first time, I'll have more to wiggle in some other direction, but I don't honestly think that's the case. I think I'm missing something obvious here. Obviously, that wasn't the efficient move. This is not optimal, PS, by the way. I still don't have a lot of turns. I still have to kill them both by the time I open the gate and then leave. Jeez, this is going to get nasty. I don't see it. I really... I see this. I see this. That doesn't save me any turns. Yeah, so I have to do it the way I did before. Like, it seems like it's somehow connected to moving this way, but that doesn't buy me enough turns. Like, well, I can save a couple. I can save a couple here. As I move like this, I can start doing this pretty... I don't actually know where... Yeah, I can be as high as this. Maybe even one higher? No. Yeah, I can do that much. This might save me a little time. So turn... Oops, what did I do there? How did I do that? And then, yeah, there's like a perfect angle here. And then, yeah, see, this gets me just far south enough. So that... Just... There. Can I... See, this isn't... Oh, I'm so close. Alright, I need to be able to shave, like, 15 turns. Ish. That's kind of tall order considering how much time I didn't waste there. Alright, so let's just look back on my moveset here real slow. Is there something that wasn't optimal? Obviously, this part at the end. I need to be here when that gate opens. He needs to be crossing this way. From here to here when this gate opens. So I need to buy myself a turn somewhere. Because then they'll come to me on this side and I won't have to do this dance around. And that'll save me quite a few turns. But I don't know how to do it. That seems smart. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the video here because I'm almost at the 30-minute mark. And so this has been your host Pearls, and I will try to solve this number on my next video. Until then, I hope y'all have a good day. I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.